Here's a recap of Day 17 of testimony in the Diddy trial. Cassie's friend Brianna Bongolan returned to the stand this morning. She testified yesterday about the balcony incident. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is an alleged incident where Diddy held her 17 stories over a balcony at Cassie's LA apartment. The defense questioned her credibility during their cross-examination because they said that she was alleging that the incident happened on September 26, 2016, when Diddy was in New York at that point from September 24th to September 29th of 2016 for a festival. She said that she can't recall every single detail about the incident, including the date. However, she will never forget him holding her over that balcony. During a redirect examination, the prosecution showed a text message between Cassie and Diddy's former chief of staff, Christina, talking about the incident on September 30th, 2016. During a recess for the jury, the judge actually warned Diddy to stop making facial expressions and gestures looking at the jury because apparently during Brianna's testimony, he was nodding vigorously at certain points towards the jury. The judge said that he would remove him from the courtroom if it necessary, which is a very big deal. He had warned him previously to try and not influence the jury in any way. Next, Enrique Santos took the stand. He is a digital forensics analyst. He was only on the stand very briefly. He talked about how he was able to extract messages from Cassie's 3 iPhones that she had handed over. However, some of the deleted messages that he was able to extract had messed up names or the contacts didn't transfer over. I'm not sure why they had him testify. I guess they will be bringing forth more evidence in the future or any kind of evidence that has already been brought forth, including text messages, but he was very quickly on the stand. The next witness to take the stand is another star or key witness in the trial. She is going by the pseudonym Jane, and she was romantically involved with Diddy for 3 years. She is also considered one of the victims. Jane said that she met Diddy during a Miami trip in November of 2020. She was on that trip because a friend of hers was romantically involved with Diddy at the time. They began dating in 2021. She says their first date, they had dinner on a hotel balcony, and she said that it lasted several days as they got to know each other. She said their second trip together in February of 2021 lasted 9 days, and at the end of that 9 days, Diddy gave her $10,000 because she was away from work at that time, and her work is a social media influencer, so she wasn't really present on social media. She says that after they began dating, she actually relocated from the East Coast to California to be closer to him, and he paid for pretty much everything. He paid for the moving trucks, he was paying her rent, pretty much all of it. She said that between February and May of 2021, she was seeing him regularly, and every time she saw him, she would be taking drugs with him because that is how he preferred sex. She said that the sex would last between 12 and 24 hours, but she didn't mind at the time because she loved him. She said that Diddy first proposed a freak-off in May of 2021. However, he was calling them hotel nights to her. She said she was taken aback by it, but she agreed because she loved him. She didn't know it was going to happen that fast, and upon saying yes to the proposal, she said that within a few hours they were in a hotel and he was calling up an escort. She said that while it felt exhilarating that night, she thought that it was going to be a one-time thing. However, it became a standard of what was expected of her. She says that she told him that she did not want to have sex with other men. However, he kept repeatedly dismissing her. She says that she expressed these feelings both verbally and in writing. She said that when she told him she didn't want to have the freak-offs, he said, well, if they were going to be broken up, he would no longer be paying her rent, and she did not want to break up, so she felt obligated to perform these acts, and especially because he was paying her rent. She said that most times there was very little notice about when these hotel nights were happening, and from May of 2021 all the way through October of 2023, every time she saw Diddy was basically a hotel night, and that from October 2023 to February 2024, they were on a break. She says that during these hotel nights, the hotel rooms would be covered head to toe in linens because of how much baby oil was used. She said about 24 large bottles of baby oil would be used per hotel night. And when she described these hotel nights, there was a lot of similarities in the freak-offs that Cassie would be describing, such as him directing what was going on and the extra people being involved. She said that most often they would last up to 24 hours. Jane is expected to return to the stand Friday morning. She is expected to be there for the next few days. Prosecutors say that they will be done with redirect examination hopefully by the end of Monday because Jane does have a international flight to catch on Thursday, so that would give the defense some time for cross-examination as well.